Hello, Boronda Meadows families. I am here with a very special and cool guest. He is the man, the myth, the legend. He is our sixth grade DI teacher at Boronda Meadows. His name is Vicente Navarro. Hi, Mr. Navarro.
Hello, hello. Buenas tardes, buenos días a todos.
Hola.
Good day. Hello, everybody.
Me gusta mucho tu sweater.
Oh, gracias. Siempre me lo complementan o se me quedan viendo cuando voy a las tiendas. They're just staring at me like, look at this guy. So, yes, it's a beautiful sweater. I do need to put a face mask on Santa. Good idea, Ms. Gutierrez, on that. But yes, ugly sweater.
I absolutely love your sweater, your decorations. It looks like you are ready for Christmas. And I hear you have a Christmas story for our Boronda Meadows families.
Oh, I do. This is a very special story. It's a story that I've been reading to my kids for the past 3 or 4 years. And my son actually picked it out, and he wanted me to share it with you guys. It's called Careful Santa, and it's by Julie Sykes and illustrated by Tim Warnes. Very fun story. We will see what happens to Santa because it gets very windy. So there might be a little situation that happens with Santa's presents. So let's see how Santa resolves this issue.
Wonderful. I can't wait to hear it, Mr. Navarro.
Okay. So are we ready?
I am ready. Careful,
Awesome.
Santa.
Careful, Santa. Here we go. Careful, Santa. Okay. Once again, Careful Santa by Julie Sykes and illustrated by Tim Warnes. Let me do it this way. Maybe there's a little bit more of a... All right, so it says, it was Christmas Eve, and Santa was loading presents onto his sleigh. Santa's little mouse was helping too. Whoosh! A gust of wind blew Santa's beard straight in his face. Ho, 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 he chuckled. I can't see what I'm doing. Sorry, my son is now looking at the story as well. Yeah. I can't see what I'm doing. Careful, Santa, warned Santa's cat. Don't lose that bag of presents. Oh, that would be terrible, Santa agreed as he carefully placed the bag on the sleigh. Very windy day. So now we can see all the wind and everything, the big storm coming up. So it says, Santa helped his little mouse climb aboard the sleigh. Hold on tight, he boomed. We're off. It was wild and in a windy night. Oh my, shouted Santa as the sleigh rocked this way and that. Suddenly, the bag of presents began to move. Careful, Santa, called the little mouse. Watch those presents. This one. But Santa wasn't quick enough. The bag of presents slid across the sleigh and toppled overboard. Stop, cried Santa in alarm. Down, reindeers, down. I've lost all the presents. The reindeer struggled against the wind. Ooh, what's going to happen to those presents? And landed, and landed as gently as they could. Careful, Santa, they shouted, but it was too late. Whoops, cried Santa, landing on his bottom. Santa scrambled to his feet. The presents were scattered far and wide, and he hurried, to pick them up. He didn't notice the frozen pond. Woo-wee, cried Santa as he slid across the ice towards the duck house. Ah, careful, Santa, quacked the ducks. You nearly squashed us. Oh, how awful, said Santa as he picked up the presents. Sorry about that. Has anybody seen my present bag? Oh, Santa, here it is, chattered a squirrel from high in the tree. Santa bravely climbed up, but before he knew it, he was stuck in the branches. Oh, oh, help! He cried. Careful, Santa, called the squirrel. Oh, I'm trying to be careful, said Santa as he struggled to get free. Very slowly, Santa climbed back down, dropping some presents as he went. At the playground, a few presents were lying under the swings. Santa put them into his bag. Then he spotted some more on the slide. Whoosh! Cried Santa as he zoomed down the slide. Careful, Santa! You're going too fast, warned Santa's cat. Eek! I can't stop, said Santa as he slid towards a snowman. Oh, sorry, snowman. I didn't mean to bump you, said Santa, as he dusted himself off and popped the last of the presents into his bag. Okay, that's it, he boomed. It's time to deliver these presents. Are you ready, Mouse? But where was Santa's mouse? Santa couldn't see her anywhere. Oh dear, he cried. First, I lost the bag of presents, and now I've lost my little mouse. This is horrible. The ducks, the squirrel, and Santa's cat all crowded around. Don't worry, Santa, they chattered. She can't be very far. We'll help you look for her. Everyone looked for her. She wasn't in the duck house. She wasn't on the swings. She wasn't near the slider or behind the snowman. But just then, Santa heard a familiar squeak. He shined his flashlight up. And there was his mouse hanging from a branch in a tree. Careful, warned Santa. It's far too windy to play up there. That branch doesn't look too safe to me. But the mouse was not playing. I'm stuck, she squeaked. Please get me down. Quickly, Santa took off his jacket and spread it out on the ground. Everyone gathered around and held the coat like a trampoline. Hold on tight, everyone, and don't let go, said Santa. Ready, Mouse? 1, 2, 3, jump! The mouse jumped, and with a bounce and a plop, she landed safely on Santa's coat. Hooray! Cheered Santa. Thank you, everyone. We were able to save Santa's little mouse. It was time to go. Santa and his mouse hurried to the sleigh. Reindeer, up, up, and away, cried Santa. Whoosh blew the wind. Careful, Santa, called everyone as the sleigh rocked its way in that. Look after the mouse and hold on to those presents. And that is the end of our story. Thank you so much.
That was a very cool story. Now I could see why your son picked out that story for you to read to
Yes.
all of our families at Boronda Meadows.
Thank you. Yeah,
I'm
no, he
curious.
definitely is. He was sitting here with me for a moment, listening to the story. So
I'm curious to know what is your favorite part, or what is your son's favorite part of the story?
I believe his favorite part of the story is when Santa was looking for those presents and he slid down and bumped the snowman. I don't know why that makes it very funny for him, but that's probably my favorite part because he just laughs at every time he hears that.
It could also be that when you read the story, you are very animated, Mr. Navarro.
Oh, well, I try to be. I try to be, especially with the younger students. And with
Yes.
the older ones too.
Yes.
So animated with them as well.
Yeah, that's what makes stories fun, right?
Yes. Yes, it does.
All right. Are you ready for Christmas trivia?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right. Name your favorite Santa's reindeer, or as many of Santa's reindeer. Either one.
Oh, well, my favorite one is Comet. Comet is my favorite one. We've seen a lot of movies and and stories too. And some of the movies that we watched, Comet has been probably the funniest one. So Comet would be my favorite as well.
Name your favorite Christmas song.
Ooh, that's a good one. I have so many. I love Christmas. I love Christmas songs. But I think my most favorite one would be it's probably gonna be La de Feliz Navidad.
Yes,
Just
that
to
is a good one.
hear it all the time, every year. Love it.
I agree. Share a Christmas tradition growing up, or one that you currently practice.
So growing up, the tradition has always been tamales during Christmas time, and that tradition will continue this year and for many years. But a tradition that I started with my family has been having this little villages in my house and decorating for Christmas and completely decorated. So that is something that I've started, and it's been going for the past, I want to say 10 years. And we're going to continue doing that as well. So that is my tradition for my kids.
Thank you for sharing that.
Mm-hmm.
What has been your best Christmas present ever?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm gonna go with always just it's the happiness that Christmas brings to not just me but to the rest of my family. So just seeing their faces, especially my nephews and nieces and my kids, just seeing their smiles every day on Christmas Day. So that is my present.
This next question is an easy one for you, Mr.
Okay.
How do you say Merry Christmas in Spanish?
Ooh, Feliz Navidad.
Yes. And the last question, or más bien finishing the sentence frame, we wish our Boronda Meadows students.
We wish our Boronda Meadows students a very warm and happy Merry Christmas. Happy 3 weeks off, and hoping for a better year, 2021, with a lot of starting off with health, but also hoping that it's going to be a very different but a very fun 2021 for all of you guys.
Thank you so much, Mr. Navarro, for doing this read aloud for all of our families. I also wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you very much, Ms. Gutierrez, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to all the rest of our families at BMS, and to you too, Ms. Gutierrez. Thank you so much. for your time.
Thank you so much. Bye.